okra. I want to make martinis with that.
Well, let me tell you, it's funny you bring that up.
Really? I'm bummed.
I know, I'm sorry. We'll get more, though.
Okay, thank you. Dinky, where do you get them?
I forget. Oh, I got them at Be Fresh, which is the market in Alston.
Nice.
Right on Harvard and Com. It's funny that you bring up pickled okra and martinis because the other night I made me and Matthew some dill pickle martinis.
Ooh.
2 parts vodka to 1 part like dill pickle juice. It was so good.
Really?
Yes. It's like briny and delicious,
Yeah.
like a dirty martini, but not quite as strong. It goes down smooth. You can drink them quick.
What kind of pickles did you use? I know dill, but like what
dill
brand?
whole.
Like Vlasic?
No. Like,
okay, good.
Oh, girl. This is
like, can I get something
top shelf
something
pickles.
good at like Trader Joe's?
Yeah.
I got some like organic dill spears.
Yeah.
Bopping around in the fridge.
That should work.
All right.
I would say like anything that you would drink out of the
Yeah,
jar.
I would definitely
like,
drink that out of the jar. Yeah. No, that passed the test. Yeah, I understand that.
As long as you feel comfortable doing that, then you can put it in the martini.
All right,
listeners, there's your cocktail recipe.
Tip of the week.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Kenneth Frankly. I am your host, Kenneth Frank, and I'm marching in the land of God. I am joined, as always, by my lovely and talented co-host, Rory.
Enchanté.
Jesus, that's loud.
I know, right?
Sorry about that. Marching in the land of God.
Tell me more. Is this something I should be doing too?
I think we all should.
Do I need to be saved?
God, I don't think it's possible at this point. The rapture's already happened.
Is it bad? So every day when I'm walking from the T to work, depending which station I go to, but sometimes when I get out at Haymarket, there's always a man and a woman or 2 women or whatever standing there with their leaflets about, the end of days and all this bullshit.
Gross.
And every time I have the hardest time not giving them dirty looks as I'm walking by and being like, you're the reason this world is so fucked up.
Well, they're a drop in the bucket.
I know.
Yeah, they suck.
And they just stand there smiling and everything, but I'm just like, ugh.
Yeah.
Get out of my way.
You know what? Ignorance is bliss, though. They're on a permanent good one with that shit. They're wrong as hell, and you'll never convince them otherwise. But my dad dabbled in Baptist Christianity when I was younger, and I don't know what made me think of it, but I was reminded of a video that he made us watch.
Oh my God, I know this story.
Like
I remember being horrified hearing this for the first time too.
These little like Nigerian children who were like,
oh no, not this one. I'm sorry.
What are you talking about?
Shit. That just went.
We destroyed that video, Rory. Don't ever talk about it again.
That just took a turn. I'm sorry. Continue.
No, there were these little. It was like this group of Nigerian kids in this, like little town. I don't know if you could call it a town. It's more like a ghetto, and they were like, some Christian. What do they call them when they go out? Missionaries. Thank you. Had gone to the town and like convinced them all of God and Jesus and all of that. And so they put on this little performance where the kids were marching back into like the camp singing this song. And it was like a fucking quarter mile. So they just kept singing it over and over. And my dad made us watch the whole thing. And the song is like, we are marching in a land of God. We are marching in a land of God. And then someone in the back would go, land of God. We are marching. We are mashing, we are mashing in the land of God. And it's just been in my head all week. So I think we're all marching in the land of God.
I guess so.
We must be. I think I am.
That's all the proof I need. Done.
If the little Nigerian babies tell me it's so,
you changed my mind.
Listeners, thanks for joining us again as always. Rory, how are you? Thanks for coming again.
Amazingly, every week I still show up.
I know. Every week I invite you, and every week you're here.
You unlock the door for me, so it's your fault too. I'm like the stray cat. I'm the stray cat. You can't feed me because I'm gonna come back.
That's right.
Yeah,
it's a dirty habit.
Yeah, then I'm gonna just come in the house a little bit and rub up against your legs, and you're gonna fall in love.
I just don't know how to quit you, Rory.
Exactly.
Did you have an okay time getting here?
Oh my God. So nice setup. Thank you. Spike. I had probably the worst drive over here.
It's usually not bad though.
And especially like on a Sunday afternoon, you would expect. But I just hit every single snag I could in terms of I hit so many red lights like as they were turning red. So I had to wait for the entirety of the red light, right?
That's the devil's work.
And like, I think there was one point where it happened 4 times in a row and I was like, come on.
Lord Jesus.
I know, right? Give me the strength.
Give us the green light. That green light. I want it.
Yeah, right? Yeah, that was fun.
That was you.
That was me. And then it was a way that I'd never gone before. Oh, so my Waze was kind of acting up and it was delayed in its reaction. So I'd look down and be like, oh, I still got some time to go before I'm taking this left. And then all of a sudden it'd be like, yeah, right there. And I'd be like, fuck. Yeah, this just seems like way too rushed. And all of a sudden, so things like that. And then it was just a path that a path I had never gone down before.
Lord Jesus, please steer Rory down the right path.
In the land of God. No, but it was a route I had never taken before because I was coming from Arlington. And it was just the most bizarre, like...
I've taken...
Those roads are so ambiguous looking. Yeah. Like, am I on the right side of the road?
It's very...
Am I allowed on this road? What's happening right now?
Which way to the witch's house?
Seriously.
It's very treacherous down there. I've gone that way. It's sort of like Inception, where all roads sort of turn and bend towards the mall.
Yeah, and I'm like, where am I going? And then I got behind these just awful drivers, and it was just an ordeal from start to finish.
I'm so sorry. I'm glad you made it here safely. Praise Jesus.
I know, right?
This is turning into... Lord. It's a ministry podcast.
I know. Yeah. You didn't know? Now you know. Get familiar.
Well, I'm glad you're here.
Thank
for
you.
Another week.
I did want to just add to that though, real quick before you cut me off. Sorry. So I was a little bit high when I was on my way here too.
Well, that'll probably do it.
Yeah. Well, that's one thing. But I'm driving here, and like at first it was just like fine, and I was noticing like, oh, the roads around here are so much smoother than what I'm used to. And then I got to thinking about roads in general. And I'm like, whoa, roads are crazy, man.
Infrastructure.
Like, this is nuts. I'm like, do you think they'll ever build a road that they won't have to repair? And then I just got down this K-hole and it was just, yeah.
You were
then,
high.
Yeah, it was nuts. It was really funny though.
Well, isn't there a thing where they're like the wheels... Like in caveman times, the wheels used to be cement and the roads used to be...
Are you talking about the
soft?
Flintstones?
Yeah, maybe. But like...
You mean like cobblestone roads and stuff?
No, like dirt roads. Soft.
Oh, yeah, like dirt roads.
Like dirt roads. They're really soft. But that didn't work, so that they... I don't know.
Then we have
now we
cars we have today. Skip 2. And it's done. Yay.
How did this get made? We just...
Modern times.
We're a history podcast and a ministry podcast. You've got it all here, folks.
Your one-stop shop.
Well, now I'm doubly glad that you got here safe.
Thank you. And I can't complain because I'm drinking rosé out of a can.
Yeah, Underwood rosé, isn't it good?
It is really good.
Cheers.
I'm enjoying myself. Thank you.
It's delish.
It really, really is.
I'm taking it as it comes.
Yeah.
Down my gullet.
And
is that the word gullet?
Yeah, down the gullet.
They sell them in single cans.
Oh, that's fucking sweet.
I know. Isn't that amazing?
Seriously.
So you get like a $6 or $7 can. It's like 2.5 glasses.
Yeah.
You're fucking
sweet as fuck.
You're set up.
Yeah, nice.
We're joining you listeners on a brisk Sunday afternoon here in Boston.
Yeah.
We had another fucking treacherous snowstorm. I have been walking to work all week.
Oh, really?
Because
how long is that?
It's like a mile, so like 20 minutes, 25 minutes.
I just burped into the microphone.
I love it.
Excuse
more of
me.
that. More of that. Give the people what they want.
That's not bad. If I'd lived a mile from work, I think I would do it if I wasn't driving everywhere that day like you are.
And so
it takes me a lot of time.
Yeah, exactly. So this week it was like, well, my car, I can't drive anywhere, so I'm just But a lot of the things that I have to do are in the neighborhood, like within this mile walk that I do. So
nice.
It was perfectly fine. And I got some steps in.
Yeah, that's awesome.
As long as it's not like super cold or super hot out.
That'll ruin it.
Yeah, I think I'll try to do it more often.
Do you have a bicycle?
I don't. I am so scared to ride my bike in Boston.
Yeah.
It's just treacherous. It's so scary. I don't want to do that.
I'd be that idiot that would be breaking the law riding on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I don't care. This is for everyone's safety.
It just takes one person to door you and you're underneath a car.
Oh my God.
It's just not happening. No.
I just thought about that. All right. Next subject, please.
Sorry. But so I finally shoveled out my car. It was in like an ice castle.
Seriously.
So I went to shovel and I couldn't shovel it. I was like,
oh
ice,
no!
It was ice picking basically.
Are you kidding me? You waited this long?
I know. I should.
You ding dong.
I know. Well, I'm a dum dum. But it was a great workout, and my back hurts too.
Yeah. Oh, are you kidding me? So we went out, stayed over, or bleep that.
Boyfriend.
Yeah.
Boyfriend stayed over.
Boyfriend came over, and we worked from home. From the couch, both of us.
On Tuesday? The snowstorm.
Yeah,
same.
Yeah, and we went out about 3 times and spent about an hour each time and dug everything out.
I should have, but no, didn't do it. But
yeah, it was awesome.
I ended up walking instead, and it was fine.
Yeah, well, there you go.
It's a great time. What I did do on our snow day is watch 13 Going on 30, which whoever has seen it before and didn't tell me that I needed to watch it immediately... For shame. 13
How dare you?
13 Going on 30 is my new religion. I love it. It's so good. It's like,
oh my
God, if you haven't
really?
seen it, no spoilers. It's basically the premise of Big.
Right?
But like really cute. And Jennifer Garner, who I have never cared for in any particular way.
No, she's like mousy and horsey at the same time. I don't know how she manages to pull that off.
Yeah, I mean, let's talk to what's her name from Sex and the City about it. She figured it out. Who's that?
Sarah Jessica Parker?
Yeah, let's talk to Sarah Jessica Parker
Ratfink?
about that. But
Jennifer, I'm just kidding. I know there's a lot of SJP fans out there.
Lovers, dreamers. But I was actually really charmed by Jennifer Garner in this movie.
Oh.
Yeah, it was really good. And Mark Ruffalo was really good. And it was just really cute. And it was all about fashion, but it was all about like being true to yourself.
Oh my God. That's like inspirational.
It was like, be the 13 going on 30 that you wish to see in the world. But I like
that.
I think I love all.
It's powerful.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I think I love all like movies that are aimed for like 12-year-old girls.
That's your target.
I love Clueless and Mean Girls.
Oh yeah. Oh, of course. Right.
Yeah, 12-year-old girls and like overweight gay men. I think
they're pretty much the same people.
I love to wear pink. And I'm kind of a bitch, and I do have very, very small boobs. So
they're so perky though.
I understand.
Can we come up with a new? You know how dinky is thank you? We need something that's like the equivalent for you're welcome.
Oh,
yeah.
We'll have to come up with.
Yeah,
that.
let's think about that. Brainstorm.
I always say "ce n'est pas un problème," which in French means it's not a problem.
Désolé. Oh, Speaking French.
Yeah.
I'm going to France!
No! Fuck,
Kenny.
I'll bleep this out. Hold on.
I'm not redoing that though, and you need to keep that.
I'll keep that.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Are we recording again?
Yes.
All right, good.
I'm so sorry.
You fucking asshole. Oh, I keep forgetting to bring my tape. That's like the paper tape that we can write.
So we know what's
names.
what.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I just got so excited.
Do you have like an expo pen? Could you write on, or would it stain it?
It probably would stain it. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
We'll look into it. It's on my to-do list. We'll get rid of that fucking noise, I swear.
We got to get rid of that, and we got to get the ones that I asked for. The dog barking.
Dog barking.
I would like the like melodic dog barking, so like each note.
So we could do like jingle bells.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Yeah, I was just going to demonstrate, but you just that's fine. Thank you.
I'd love to hear it because maybe I don't actually understand what you're talking about.
I think you got it.
Okay. I want one that's like a bing, like a shit-eating grinning, like bing.
I like that. like something shiny.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I like that. So I'm going to France.
Yay! I'm so excited.
I know. I am so excited. And I'm just...
When are you going?
Elated. June 23rd.
Have you ever been there?
I haven't.
You've never been?
I've been to Charles de Gaulle. Well, yeah, no, but I've been to the airport like for a layover going to Greece or going to Turkey. But
no.
Yeah, never. No.
Are you going to go into Paris at all?
I don't know. So I'm totally not in charge of the trip, which is... kind of
you have to go to Paris.
Well, so we're flying into Paris, so I don't know how much time we're going to spend there before we're taking a train down to Provence, where we're going to be staying.
Wine? Is this a wine trip? Esque?
Wine, cheese, bread, like everything. Shit? Exactly. Yeah. I'm sure. And I don't know how close the house is to the sea, but it's like southern France, so like the Mediterranean is there. So
dream.
Yeah.
That's amazing. You have to go to Paris though. You have to.
I would assume that we would at least do the day there or something.
Yeah.
I don't know for sure though. And again, it's like not my trip at all because my boyfriend's mother and grandmother invited me on their family trip.
Oh my God.
And got me my, covered my airfare from my birthday.
So you're going to France.
Yeah.
And I'm going on a Disney cruise.
I know. And so you were here actually. So I got the news last Sunday when, right after
we finished recording.
Exactly. And, boyfriend called me and he's like, so my mom called and she said that she and my grandmother really want you to come. So if you can make it happen. And I'm like, what? He's stupid? Yeah, I can do anything.
That's
like
so sweet.
He's like, and they're gonna cover your airfare like for your birthday. And I was like, shut the fuck up.
Oh my
You've
God.
got to be kidding me. I am just floored.
Yay.
Completely floored. Totally like beside myself, excited.
Loving it.
And so I got that news. We got off the phone and everything. And I looked at you and I was like, we're going on in-law trips. And we got up and we screamed like girls and we like jumped around in a circle.
And then we like shook our boobs at each other.
Yeah, shimmy. Yeah. You're exaggerating. That never happened.
Okay. Whatever you say, Rory.
Maybe it did. I don't know. I'm sorry.
I just wish you would stop censoring yourself for the podcast. Does boyfriend listen to the podcast, I wonder?
No.
It's probably for the best.
Yeah, let's keep it that way.
We can keep it that way.
Oh, yeah. He's seen some of like your descriptions of episodes.
Oh.
And he's like, what's that? And I'm like, just kidding. I was talking about me, not you. Don't worry. You have no idea.
You have nothing to do with that.
Exactly.
That's pretty funny.
You're so vain.
You probably think this podcast's about you.
Right?
Boyfriend.
So speaking of shoveling out your cars though, I think my third floor neighbors might be dead.
What? What happened?
So Tuesday, the storm happened, right? Right now it's Sunday.
You're on the first floor.
I'm on the first floor. Second floor is kind of crazy lady that is an owner and she's going to fucking die there and it's awful. With her 21-year-old son who she keeps the beater car in the backyard that hasn't been driven in 6 years. It's because he's going to get his license.
It's covered in all
and fix it up and
he doesn't
drive again. It hasn't been driven in like 5 years.
He doesn't have a driver's license?
Doesn't have a fucking lady. It's not happening.
Are they hoarders?
Oh, I can only imagine.
I bet they are.
I can only imagine. I'm sure. But anyway, so she's the second floor. She's lovely.
Love her like a mother.
Third floor is this really, really cute couple from Brazil. They have
they're sweet.
1-year-old, 1-year-old baby, Junior and Juliana, I think it is. She's a little more shy than he is. He's like outgoing and gregarious, and he's just a sweet.
Gregarious, what a good word.
Yeah, he's a really sweet guy. Except he always like offers to help me with whatever I'm doing. Just when I'm finishing, and I'm like, you sneaky bastard.
I see what you're doing there.
I mean, it's always been coincidental.
Sure.
Exactly.
That's what he wants you to believe.
He gets home after I've spent the whole entire day doing yard work. But like, yeah, no, it's fine.
What are you doing? Making a living?
Yeah, right?
Whatever, dude.
Bullshit.
Whatever you say.
Providing for your family? Loser.
So annoying.
Anyways, no, they're super sweet. But anyway, so the storm happened on Tuesday, and trash day is Wednesday morning, so everyone puts their trash out on Tuesday. So 3 barrels went out. I actually didn't put my trash out because we ended up going out and got shitty, and I didn't put the trash out.
Yeah, okay.
4-wheel drive. It's fucking awesome.
Oh, man.
But anyway, so 3 cans went out and 1 went back on Tuesday. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, so they were home then. So at first I'm thinking like, why the fuck didn't they fucking shovel? Because that's where I'm thinking about shoveling out your car, right? their responsibility is behind their car and around their cars.
Right.
Which behind their car is right where the stairs are that I use and where I let Ezra over to the dog run where he goes out, right? Mm-hmm. So it's kind of not cool when they don't shovel their spot because it's like I shovel the whole fucking driveway.
You shovel it?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I thought that you probably...
It's a long driveway.
It's a really long driveway.
It's not crazy, but it's not a short driveway. And I shovel all the way back to my car.
I just figured that you guys like hired a plow and split it with the condo fees.
Well, you would think so, but so...
No one wants to do that?
Well, so listen to this. So second floor neighbor tells me...
Hoarder.
Hoarder tells me... No, I call her like the Hobbit family. They're the Hobbits. Because they just look like little hobbits. So she is in charge of the condo association and all of the condo fees, right? So she collects all of them and she doles out, she's the troll. I can't even talk right now.
Hobbits, trolls, and hoarders.
Exactly. But I'm thinking, you gotta pay the toll for this boy's soul.
Yeah, you gotta pay the troll toll to get into this boy's hole. Classic.
Right? Anyways, so
they don't shovel out there.
So their responsibility is the front steps and the
nothing compared to
walk.
what you're doing.
No, and then the sidewalk, right? Which is a liability, so they have to do it. So she tells me the bad snowstorm that we had last time, like a month ago. Mm-hmm. She sends me a text and she's like, I'm going to hire somebody to come and shovel because I don't think anybody wants to shovel as much as we're supposed to get because it was supposed to be over a foot.
Right.
It's going to be awful. I was like,
yep.
That sounds great.
Go
totally.
for it.
Yeah, exactly.
Down.
Like,
yep.
Yes. Spend my money on that, please. So I didn't shovel myself out thinking that I was going to be
set.
Yeah. Next morning, nothing in the driveway is done. The walkway and the sidewalk look immaculate.
Yeah, I would have been bullshit.
I so bad want to call her out and say, did you spend condo money on that? Because if you did, you better do all of this.
Yeah.
Don't do just what you're responsible for. That's insane.
Right. And she inquired with you too, didn't she?
Like, why the fuck would you tell me that?
What the fuck? She knows what your portion of this
exactly. She's the one that told me that this is my portion.
Yeah.
So anyways, I got to call bullshit on like a ton of different things. And eventually, but I'm choosing my battles because this woman is batshit crazy.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
So she can make my life a lot worse. Mm-hmm. So I'd rather just her be happy. And when I have something real that's really important to come to her with, then I don't want to, have a shitty relationship at that point.
That's fair. I understand that. But so...
Oh, yeah. So my dead...
my dead neighbors.
My dead neighbors, them and their 1-year-old baby. Yeah. So no word from them for a week. Not a peep.
Huh.
Trash went in and out. At least it went out. Out, maybe not back in. But like trash was moved on Tuesday. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, did they go on vacation? But they have 2 Jeep SUVs and they're just like completely encrusted in snow still. And the snow is all around them. And I've been like tripping, trying to bring Ezra out and everything. And I mean, a lot of it has melted now, thankfully, but I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Because every time they've gone on vacation before, they've told me, not gone out of their way necessarily, but like in passing, they would tell me exactly.
Yeah. I hope they're not dead.
I know, she's a fucking smoke show. Oh. This woman is gorgeous.
Oh,
and
really?
after, like, I moved in and their baby was 3 months old at that point, and she
show.
She was a fucking smoke show.
Can that be instead of a homo moment this week? Can we have a straight moment?
Yes.
Smoke show.
Okay, I'll inform you after this. All right, nice. Good. I feel like I'm contributing to society again. So anyways, she's gorgeous and her body is like immaculate after having a baby 3 months prior, right? And he's like this just like super sweet guy. Yeah. So they haven't been around, haven't heard a peep. Second floor lady hasn't heard a peep. She doesn't have their number, so I can't text them or anything because I don't have their number either. And I don't know. I'm like getting nervous. I'm like, I've watched too many Law and Order episodes to not think that like maybe they're dead up there. So I went up there and I knocked and there wasn't any answer. But the door, like our house is so shitty. The door, like there was a big kind of space. Like I could see a lot of light coming through from their apartment. Mm-hmm. So I like got up, closed the door and like smelled to see if I could be like a cadaver dog. Because I think if they were dead in there for a week, I would smell them by now.
Yeah.
And it didn't smell, so I'm just really hoping they're on vacation.
When you say light, you mean like lights on?
No. Well, it was during the day, and it was a bright day, sunny day
so you
today.
could see what was going on.
Well, no, I mean, I couldn't see what was going on, but it didn't strike me as
a crime scene.
Yeah.
Or
not yet.
Not yet.
Maybe it just happened, but I'm like going through like all these nightmare scenarios in my head because a couple weeks later, their furnace had broke. So I'm like, oh shit, what if they've got like carbon monoxide shit going on? And then I'm thinking about, oh my God, all the snow that we shoveled and we like threw into piles. I'm like, oh my God, did I cover any events? I'm like, did I murder these people? What the fuck? We probably shouldn't air this part just in case it's like self-incriminating. Yeah, and they are dead. I didn't mean to if I did it, but oh my God. No. And I mean, I didn't see any vents that we were shoveling onto, you know, like I know where the vents are. So
a likely story.
Seriously, right?
Well, I hope they're not dead, but
I know, right?
If they are dead, you definitely killed them, and you should stop watching so much Law and Order. I hope they're okay.
I know, me too. I don't know when do I call the cops to do a wellness check? I'm really hoping they get home tomorrow and they were on vacation. They had the best time and they look super tan and happy and gorgeous.
Yeah, I would say give it a little more time.
All right,
because they might have just gone and not told you and.
Wait until you can smell the bodies.
Yeah, totally. A couple hot topics. America's Next Top Model is coming back, and Tyra Banks will return as the host.
Whoa, that's kind of...
Rita Ora's out. Tyra was like, yeah, I'll come back. Why not? So, it's exciting. I think that's the way it should be.
Yeah, but is it kind of like now how... American Idol is done. Like I'm done with it. Like I was done after so many seasons.
Oh no, I'm
like,
not watching.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
No.
Thank you.
Yeah. But
what the fuck are we talking about this?
Well,
then?
Because it's news. Like first of all, fuck Rita Ora. Still, like whatever.
If it's news, then they can. The people can get this from the news.
The people need to know.
We want to know what's good, Kenny.
What's good is that RuPaul got married.
Shut up.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Good for her.
I know.
Mazel tov.
RuPaul has been with their partner for like 20 years or something.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
I didn't even know there was a significant other.
Yeah.
That's phenomenal.
Ru says that they met in a club because they were both like 7 feet tall. Ru was wearing like roller skates or something, and they were like, I like the way you move, and they've been together ever since. Oh, nice. That's your
Twinkle Twinkle Polar Seltzer.
That's
sponsor me.
That's how we know that Rory is here even in death.
Right. Yeah, that's the sound. I'm also hydrating.
Friend of the show Rachel says that her sound would be the sound of a bottle of wine uncorking and then being poured.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, I think that's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
So congratulations.
That would be one that you would hear like you'd hear the in one corner you'd be like, huh? And the go, and then you'd be like turning your head like, what? Rachel, are you here?
Boom. Click. Yeah, there would be no wine to be seen.
Exactly.
Rachel,
did you hear that?
Looking left and right.
Mm-hmm.
So congratulations to RuPaul. That's so exciting.
Yes,
Ru is really having a time.
Yeah.
Just a great time.
It's a good time to be RuPaul.
In who the fuck, what the fuck, why the fuck news, Tim Allen of Home Improvement fame has recently gone to the press and been describing how being a conservative in Hollywood is like being in Nazi Germany, basically. Let me pull up the quote. He did confirm that he attended the inauguration. And in this clip, he was saying, quote, "You get beat up if you don't believe what everybody else believes. This is like 1930s Germany." Tim Allen.
Well, if you believe the wrong things, Tim Allen. I don't even care. I don't care about Tim Allen.
I know, me
neither.
neither.
Who the fuck cares?
I was like obsessed with Home Improvement back in the day. Remember?
Just because JTT.
Well,
in hindsight?
Yeah, in hindsight, what a Keebler elf. Like, he wasn't even cute. None of those kids were cute. They were so
right?
gross.
Yeah.
Like, and the weird, like, industry of trying to make, like, sell magazines by making little children, like, attracted to it's so weird.
Teeny boppers.
Oh, God. That's such a weird concept. Yet I deeply understand it.
Yeah. I was going to say, hold on, wait. 13 going on 30.
What? Well, I'm just saying.
You're just saying nothing.
I'm just saying. So Tim Allen can suck a nut.
Oh, totally.
Trying to compare.
Totally.
Comparing.
How's your career? I know he has some new show. Has it been canceled yet?
Oh, I didn't even know about it.
Yeah, well, it's lame.
I'm sure. Do you remember Patricia Richardson, the mom on that show?
Yeah.
She was like kind of cool.
Yeah.
I bet she like smoked weed.
What gives you that impression?
I don't know. She just strikes me as the type. Like Leah Remini used to do tons of blow. Her nostrils are all like nutso, and she's.
Well, she also used to be a Scientologist. So
I know,
goes
and
to show ya.
really want to watch her Scientology show.
I've seen a couple episodes.
You have?
Oh yeah.
It just got renewed for season 2.
Shut up.
I know.
So good.
Is it on Netflix?
No.
Is it on Hulu?
No, it's on like FX or something stupid like that.
Well, I'm gonna find it because
it's phenomenal.
I really want to watch it.
It's phenomenal in a really weird, like not good way. But I eat it up because I just think that all religions are cults.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I think Scientology especially is
of course,
so creepy.
Of course. Like, I acknowledge that, but I still think that all religions are cults.
oh, they definitely are.
Yeah.
The good Lord. Yeah, it's all creepy.
Walk in his land, go.
It's marching in the land of God, Rory.
Yep, still walking.
That's disrespectful.
Yeah.
And I'm still so fucking mad at Katy Perry.
What'd she do now?
Well, Katy Perry can buy a convent, even though nuns accuse her of witchcraft, is the headline. Katy Perry has been in a 2 years long battle to buy a shuttered convent in Los Feliz, California.
So an abandoned one.
Not abandoned, just shuttered. It's closed.
Okay, but
it's not active.
It's not being active. Yeah, okay,
right.
okay. I'm like, she's not going to try to control some nuns now, right?
No.
Okay,
but so a judge sided with Katy. But in
what was the argument though? They didn't want to sell it to her because
some of the nuns have said that they don't like her lifestyle.
She's a demonic slut.
Yeah, basically
demonic, rather.
Let me read you some of the nuns' quotes, and can I read them in a nun voice,
please?
I do not like Katy Perry's lifestyle. I gave a lot of the things from the internet to show the archdiocese what kind of woman she was. Some of the things she does are disgusting.
Now I'm gonna be one of the like bigger, younger ones. Katy Perry was all dressed very nicely and said, "I have this tattoo on my wrist and it says Jesus." And I wanted to say, "Yes, and what is the tattoo on your behind?" And now I'm going to be the third nun. I'm going to be like remember in Sister Act, the little like redheaded one that was like very sprightly?
I do, sir.
I do, sir. That's going to be me now.
I asked her, "You're into witchcraft. You went to Salem." And she looked over at one of her people and said, "Did I go to Salem? Was I in Salem?" I said, "Come on, you didn't know you were in Salem at a witchcraft thing? I'm sorry, but I'm just not into witchcraft. And I'm just not into people who are into witchcraft."
So the nuns basically think
very accepting, very
very loving. God loves all.
This is what Jesus taught, right?
Yeah. Did you ever see the Westboro Baptist Church clip where they're singing the phrase "God hates fags" in like perfect harmony?
Westboro, Massachusetts?
No, Westboro Baptist Church. They're like they're the ones that will like.
But it's not in Westboro, Massachusetts.
No,
right?
no.
Good.
I forget where they are, but they.
I don't know anything about
Westboro Baptist
famous churches.
They're the ones that will like anytime a tragedy happened, like a Matthew Shepard's funeral, for instance, they send people to go
and protest,
picket. Yeah, basically, they're these
That's
fucking assholes.
Totally productive.
Yeah, just.
And like totally what Jesus wanted.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Speaking of, did you ever see? Oh my God, what is the documentary where they're like, it's called Jesus Camp. And it's basically Westboro type people. And it shows them like converting kids into like militant Christians. It's so fascinating and so gross.
A Law and Order like that.
Well, this is real life, girl. There's no Dick Wolf here. This is not scripted.
But it was based off real life, ripped from the headlines. Actually, that's funny that you're talking about documentaries because when I was over at my friend's house in Arlington, hi Helen.
Hi Helen.
They were watching a documentary about these guys that go to Santa school. And what I learned in like the 15 minutes I was there is that most people that dress up as Santa and perform as Santa during Christmas time have some really deep-seated problems.
Oh yeah, so I was actually
holy shit.
I was in a play with a Santa alike at one point. And he was definitely creepy. and very sad. He was a sad guy.
They've got a Santa-sized hole in their heart, and they're trying to.
Then nothing's going to fill that.
No, nothing's going to fill it.
No.
I felt really bad, and it made me think of. So when I was a teenager, I was a bank teller in the bank.
I remember.
I know, in the center of town, which was really cool because all of the teachers' checks were drawn off that bank, all their paychecks.
So you knew how much all the teachers made?
I knew how much every single one. And
how did they do? Tell me. Give me the tea.
Oh, they make shit.
But like,
they're teachers.
But did anyone make like extra?
I don't think so. I don't remember being struck by anything.
Okay,
but it was definitely how I got my parking pass from Miss Antonelli.
Oh, nice.
When I was too young to get it ahead of time because I was an April baby. Oh yeah. Oh no.
You also got your license pretty quick too. Though.
Oh my! I bought a car before I was 15 before I could have a learner's permit like legally. Are you kidding me? And I would drive it back and forth in the fucking driveway.
Just like your troll of a neighbor though, except you actually took the initiative and did it yourself.
No, except the opposite of that. Yeah. Oh wait.
Strike it, reverse it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's so funny.
What was I talking about?
Just like
being the bank teller. And so anyways, we used to have this customer who was a Santa impersonator, and every spring he would shave his beard and he would start letting it grow out for the next season, and he would by December have this amazing full fluffy white snow white beard, and he was just like he was so spot on, it was crazy. And I used to always
horny.
think, but now I'm thinking, now knowing what I know about like the troubled lives that these Santas lead rather, I'm kind of like looking back and not thinking so fond of thoughts now. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, he's probably.
Were you okay?
It's probably
I didn't realize that was like
Santa demons.
Yeah. That's a thing.
I think, it's probably similar to like nurses. They fly really close to the sun in terms of like seeing
Icarus.
the real tragedy in the world.
That's true.
Hopelessness.
Yeah, a lot of people dying
poverty.
Around them. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Poor kids just want a Barbie Jeep.
Like ingrown hairs.
Yeah. Oh God.
Popping those.
That's hell on earth.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yikes. Speaking of nurses, the IUD has been reinserted.
Hey!
Let me tell you. Yeah, that makes it sound a lot more fun than what it was.
That sounds adorable.
Oh my God.
Just like back in. Wait, so you swallowed it?
Yeah, I swallowed it, and man, it was like
it feels good.
It was rough going down. No, so I finally went back to the. I had made an appointment right away, but finally got back to the doctor to have it put back in. And sorry for the TMI, but I feel like our listeners should know this.
They love it.
So I didn't have my period this time, which usually they recommend that you do when you go in. And I think it's so it hurts less because let me tell you, this time around.
Ooh.
So the first time I got it done, I went, whoa. Like kind of like a Joey. Yeah. And then this time I went, oh my God.
Oh, like that episode of Louis C.K. where she goes to the hospital and it's really just gas. His sister.
Oh, no, I didn't see that one.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
But probably. But it wasn't just gas.
Oh God.
Miserable. 2 days miserable. I feel great today.
Well, I'm glad you feel good. Well,
thanks.
I think you came over the day you had it installed the first time and you were like,
I did.
I'm moving slow.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you know how I remember what day it was though? Excuse me. That was the day that my coworker's baby was born. And I was like, duh.
None of that
God
for me.
Closes a window and he opens a door. Or is it the other way around?
God opens a vagina and then he closes a uterus.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, guys. Science confirms that gaydar isn't real.
What?
This just in, gaydar is not a real thing, at least according to researchers at the University of Wisconsin-Madison Department of Psychology. What are you doing in Wisconsin? William
That was my homo moment.
That's all you got. William Cox is an assistant scientist at the university. He and his colleagues recently conducted a social experiment to try and get to the bottom of the whole gaydar phenomenon and whether some people really do have a sixth sense when it comes to detecting gay people. But it's funny because, like, I swear I can feel a little tingle. I can feel it. Have you ever, do you consider yourself someone that has gaydar?
More so with men than with women.
Sure.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And I feel like there are certain subtleties like we've talked about on the podcast, like lisps and affectations, subconscious or not.
Oh yeah.
So I guess gaydar, you could argue, goes past that and is more like there are
behavior
there are no telltale signs. I just feel it.
Sure.
I do think I feel that. I think I can tell.
Well, now you can control robots with your brainwaves, so
what?
Anything goes.
Is that true?
Yeah, they're working on it.
Ew.
Yeah, I know.
That's creepy.
Yeah.
So participants in this study were told. I'm sorry. Let me back up. Participants in the study were told to look at the social media profiles of several different men, half of whom were gay and the other half were straight, and determine their sexuality. Now, I take
social profile. Hold on, no. Where's the human element
right,
here?
Exactly.
This does not seem legit.
No,
I do not like this social experiment.
I agree. Everyone is.
Did you follow the scientific method?
Right. No. Everyone is posturing on social media. Everything is no.
It's what you want to present to the world. Absolutely.
No. The end result, people assumed the gay-seeming men were gay and the straight-seeming men were straight, with an accuracy of around 60%. You know what? Fuck you.
No, that's just lame.
You lost me at Wisconsin. Fuck you.
Fair enough.
And what are we thinking about this week? We're thinking about whether or not it's time to ditch the terms masc and femme labels. What are we thinking about this week? We're thinking about whether or not it's time to ditch the labels masc and femme once and for all. In a new op-ed titled "Gay Men Won't Be Truly Free Until We Learn to Ditch Labels," Pike argues that if we truly want to live in a post-label world, Edward Pike, where everyone is equal, we need to start by doing away with the labels we impose upon ourselves. How many gay men like me have spent countless hours worrying about the tone of our voices, the sway of our hips, the limpness of our wrists, lying in fear of being discovered for the girl within us that we've been so desperately trying to suppress?
Okay.
Well, that sounds misogynist.
I know. Can I just stop you for 1 second?
Yeah.
So, to me, saying masculine or feminine when it comes to a gay man, it's the same way that we say with a woman that she's like a girly girl or she's a tomboy. Exactly. So it's like we have both of those, the spectrums for the good people, and then for like straight men though, it's like they're normal or they're.
You're allowed to be gay as long as you don't act like a woman. Basically, right?
I'm just trying to get at that straight men are the problem.
Correct.
I mean, let's just jump to the
well, there's
chase.
a lot of misogyny in homosexuality, and that's for sure. And I think what he's getting at with this is like when he says
within the community.
Yes.
Okay. So I don't get that. I'm sorry.
So when he's saying get rid of the term masc, like you hear masc for masc, right? We've talked about that, where it's like I'm a masculine gay man and I only want to sleep with another masculine gay man.
Right.
And if you're a feminine gay man,
I won't be attracted to
right?
you.
You're not attractive because you're too much like a woman and fuck women.
Yeah.
Right? Is basically the ... that they don't say. Masc for masc means no femininity, and femininity is bad. So therein lies the misogyny, right? So what this guy is saying...
You think you're better than me?
Right? That's what I'm saying.
Did you just see like all the dots connect in my head? And then a light bulb finally just went off and was like, what?
It's the same thing. It's the same thing with like... You go to a party and a gay guy calls you a bitch and grabs your tits. You know what I mean? It's like, just because you're a gay man doesn't mean...
That hasn't happened to me.
It happens to a lot of girls. Like...
Ooh,
yeah,
really?
Yeah, or like, you filthy bitch. Like, all that shit. It's like, it's just deep-seated misogyny that... And then, so like, rather than embrace the spectrum of gender and performance and all of these things, it's like...
gender and performance.
Well, gender is a performance. The performance of a gender, basically.
And behavior.
But sure.
Got it.
Rather than embrace that as a gay person, you might be a little more prone to some softer qualities. You'll instead lean into the privilege of the patriarchy and masculinity and still treat women like shit and still treat feminine men like shit.
And that gets you more respect amongst the straight men. So
right, exactly. Sellouts, basically. Yeah. So
I love the twinks.
Who said it?
Just bring me more twinks.
Bring me the twinks, Lord Jesus. You have bestowed upon us the twinks.
I want to walk in the valley of God with the twinks.
We are marching in the land of twinks. We are marching in the land of twinks. Land of twinks. We are marching, we are marching, we are marching in the land of twinks.
I hope so.
God willing, one day.
So this guy goes on to say, we've been convinced that the right body or job or the clothes would provide the decoy we need so that others would truly see us. Everyone's been living the same shared dream in the silent and unspoken agreement that what is on the surface is what is true. Blah, 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 revolution, masc and femme, blah, blah, blah. Who cares?
Yada, yada, yada.
So yeah, that's Hot Topics and probably this week's homo moment because I don't really have one.
Hold on, let me give you your...
Yeah, smoke show.
Yeah.
Hold on, let's do straight moment.
Hetero moment. Hetero moment. This week, not every week, but certainly this week.
Yeah.
I invite Kenny into the world of complete heterosexuality.
Ew.
Where there's body.
Ew, body, yada, yada, ew.
Welcome to the world you've been living in this whole entire time.
Yeah, I know,
Sorry,
it's like
it's not that much welcome.
the
But anyways,
charade.
I'm excited that I can finally bestow onto you a term that you had never heard before.
Yeah, it's smoke show.
Smoke show. So a smoke show is a hot, fine-ass bitch.
Mm-hmm. But so what does that mean, smoke show? Is it like... So they're so hot, there's like the...
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. They're so
that whole
fucking
thing.
hot that they're fucking smoking.
So what's a smoke show, though? Why is it a show?
Because every bitch is a show, you know what I mean?
Oh, okay. So it's for
I don't
your
know. I don't know.
entertainment.
I just know what it means, but I don't know the oranges. And the oranges.
The oranges.
And I'm not...
Add it to the list.
Jesus, I know, right? Boing.
Boing.
I'm not, looking up the Urban Dictionary right now to find the origin or anything
because
like
you
that.
don't have
But
to.
anyway,
Yeah,
exactly. But I think it could have began or it became very popular through Barstool Sports.
Barstool Sports?
Yes, which
What's
is
that?
another hetero moment for you.
I
So
have
this
no
is a
idea.
website that started very grassroots.
Barstool Sports.
Yeah, kind of grassroots grew to this huge kind of thing that it is today where it's still kind of, it's almost like I don't want to say the Craigslist of these kind of blog things, but it's very, very popular among hetero men.
Is the content created by users?
No,
or
no,
it's edited.
No, it's edited.
Okay.
It's a publication, not a publication, but it's a web
magazine.
Exactly.
Okay.
And very, very popular amongst the heterosexual male.
Gross.
That likes sports.
Gross.
Where it's everything is basically kind of a raunchy or outrageous take on different sports events and happenings and news and whatever. And then they'll also have the smoke show of the day, which is whatever hot bitch that's posing. I know you're loving this. You're loving every second about this Sports Illustrated bitch thing, something. So yeah, there's that.
It sounds like the man show without the irony.
It really is.
Ugh.
It is.
I don't know if I can.
I'm sorry, Kenny. This is the world you live in, and you got to know it. And that's not the worst of it.
Well, here's the
girl,
thing.
honey,
I don't
child.
live in that world. I live in my world, and
can I come into your world?
you absolutely can every week.
Part of your
Speaking of which, oh my God, Rory, I'm so glad you did that because
What?
one of the hot topics that I forgot to mention.
What?
Someone released the top 20 Disney songs of all time.
Who said that? I don't know her.
I don't know her. And guess what number one was, according to these people?
Part of their world?
No.
What?
Circle of Life.
What?
From The Lion King.
Lame.
Right?
Lame.
They had Can You Feel the Love Tonight as number 9, and then they had Let It Go from Frozen as number 8. I'm like, who are these people?
I can somewhat though. So Let It Go was massive though, Kenny.
It was massive, but that doesn't mean it's good.
Excuse me. You as a 12-year-old girl, I'm surprised that you're not in love with Let It Go.
I'm not. And I haven't seen Frozen.
Oh my God.
I know.
I didn't care for it. But anyway.
Well, that's what I mean.
But I didn't care
It's
for it
not
though
the
because
golden age
I got
of
sister
Disney.
issues. And it's all about loving your sister. And I was like, fuck this shit.
Okay, yeah. You're like, I can't relate to
No,
this
exactly.
garbage.
This means nothing to me.
Can't relate to any of this shit.
Maybe I am going to hell.
Yeah, so I thought that
Hold
was...
on. Do you have the list?
I'm going to pull it up.
Yeah. Give me a countdown.
Give me a
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1,
I'm
0.
I'm so glad you saying that because I was going to absolutely forget it. Pause.
You know what song I bet didn't make the list? Because it's kind of creepy.
What?
Love, it seems like only yesterday You were just a child at play.
Is that from Dumbo?
No. Robin Hood. Then we watched the lazy world go by. Da, 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 da.
You in this Robin Hood like deep cut?
Oh my God! Every single fucking song. Robin Hood and Little John walking through the forest, laughing back and forth what the other has to say. Reminiscing this and that and having such a good time. Oodalali, golly, what a day.
Oh, that's cute though.
Oodalali, golly, what a day.
Like
my favorite ever, because they get really jazzy, and at one point they play the organs and it's wonderful. Every town has its ups and downs. Sometimes ups outnumber the downs, but not in Nottingham.
Wow.
Thank you. I was made to sing on cue a few times this past weekend, so I'm like, I still got it in me right now. I'm sorry,
it's in your system.
I got it.
Number 20, Baby Mine from Dumbo.
I don't know that. I don't know Dumbo very well at all.
I love Dumbo. I just don't remember it. Number 19, Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Good song.
Mary Poppins.
I mean, who doesn't love Judy Andrews? Julie Andrews. Oh my God. Judy Garland.
I'm a Judy queen.
Well, they had a baby, and it's Judy Andrews. You're welcome.
Number 18. Oh my God. Number 18 is Cruella de Vil from 101 Dalmatians.
Cruella de Vil.
17, Kiss the Girl, Little Mermaid. That should be higher than that, in my opinion.
Yeah.
16, You'll Be in My Heart from Tarzan. I don't know that.
Ugh. Why?
Who watched Tarzan?
No, I know. That was lame.
15, I'll Make a Man Out of You, Mulan. Again,
no,
I don't know her.
That's lame.
14, Hakuna Matata, The Lion King.
I mean,
I think that's better than Circle of Life, in my opinion.
I think so too.
I think Can You Feel the Love Tonight is the song from Lion King. But what can you say? 13 is Belle from Beauty and the Beast.
Her face is like a parallel.
Do you know what I remember? You know what else I remembered from that production is Ryan and some other person that had to be like, this meat, these eggs, it's stale, those and like they could not get it for the fucking life of them.
I remember that.
And he didn't, they were like, don't sing it, just say it, like, just yell it. So finally I was like, this meat, these eggs, it's stale. He just could not get it. He finally got it, and it was miraculous.
Good for him.
Number 12, Under the Sea, Little Mermaid. Mm-hmm. That's a good
one.
See, I would say the crown jewel of the Disney everything is The Little Mermaid.
Oh, that was the play that I just went to. It was wonderful.
I know, more so than Beauty and the Beast.
I think so. I mean,
more so than Pocahontas, and more so than The Lion King.
Yeah,
I think it's Little Mermaid.
Little Mermaid, yeah.
Little Mermaid's where it's at.
Yeah,
I gotta say. Number 11, I Want to Be Like You, The Jungle Book. I want to walk like you.
That's cute.
Hey,
yeah.
Number 10, Colors of the Wind, Pocahontas.
Okay.
Should I marry Coco Wam? Why is that the lyric that sticks out to me?
That's the one I'm like, that's part of that song?
Is all my dreaming at an end?
Ooh.
Oh, thank you.
Kenny.
Number 9, Can You Feel the Love Tonight? Number 8, Let It Go. Let that song go, girl. Number 7, The Bare Necessities, The Jungle Book.
That's a good one.
The Jungle Book is the John Goodman of Disney.
Because he's Baloo. I love John Goodman.
Is he in that? Is he really the voice?
No.
Oh, but that's what I mean. He's the
John
vibe.
Goodman, yeah.
He's the vibe, and the music is like, boo, boo. Like I want to.
He's Dan Connor.
I want to tap my tummy to that music.
Right?
You know?
Yeah.
I want to walk like you.
And like dance and like silly leg dancing.
It's just like, let's scratch our butts and be funny boys.
Boop, boop,
Yeah,
boop, boop, boop.
so good.
Good.
Number 6, Part of Your World, The Little Mermaid.
Yes.
My God.
Yes, queen.
Number 5, You've Got a Friend in Me, Toy Story. That's cute. That's great movie. It's fine. Fine song. Number 4.
I don't feel something for it, though.
Same.
Yeah, lame.
Number 4, A Whole New World, Aladdin.
Yeah.
Can't believe that's not above Beauty and the Beast.
No,
Number 3.
A whole new world.
A whole new world.
Where we'll be.
Hold your breath, it gets better, or whatever.
So we just did the opposite parts, and I just want to kill you right now.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Whatever.
Anyways.
Number 3, Beauty and the Beast. Number 2, When You Wish Upon a Star from
that's
Pinocchio.
sweet, but like,
yeah.
no.
I know. And then Circle of Life, Lion King.
See, my whole list is like, what can I sing and sound good at?
Yeah.
That's really my top 20.
So what's your number 1 Disney song?
Ooh, so that's really hard. There's so many songs that I just like love to sing because they're fun. From like Sword in the Stone and Robin Hood.
But if you consider the full experience
I think
of the
Aladdin,
world.
So Aladdin, A Whole New World, me and my cousin, who is a year younger than I, I'd make her be Aladdin. And I'd be like, I'm Jasmine, you're Aladdin. She's
Cute.
like, okay, yeah. And we would just sing that like over and over and over together. So that, I think that, because it was like the perfect age and the perfect music. And I was in my range. So it was good.
Yeah. I would say Part of Your World from
that was a good one too. I think I saw that with my dad.
The Little Mermaid?
Yeah. In theaters. Like, yeah.
I love that.
Daddy issues.
Well, I have gender issues because I was always like,
oh, yeah.
I was like, I want to be a Little Mermaid. I want to be Rainbow Bright. I want to be Pippi Longstocking.
Well, they were all the cool ones, so I don't blame you. I want to be the brightest, coolest, most fantastic neon thing out there.
I want to be? He-Man, G.I. Joe? Fuck that.
No, that's
not
fucking
me.
lame.
Fuck that.
Get familiar.
Rory, who's wrong? Who's wrong this week?
Are you sure?
Sure.
Wow.
What did you mean to say?
Are you
Was it
sure?
Like, I thought,
you want me to go first?
I thought that you were trying to be like Urshug, like Usher. Urshug. I was like, is Usher wrong? What's Usher up to?
Are you sure that you want me to go first?
I'll go first if you want.
Yeah. Who's wrong?
I recently have my job responsibilities have
those suck. Recently, I have job responsibilities.
I know. Well, recently my responsibilities have increased to include going to occupied apartments a lot more often
and showing
inspections and also showings.
Inspections?
Well,
hold on. Tell me more about this real quick.
So it's renewal season in Boston, basically.
Yeah.
Which means people are telling us if they're going to stay in their apartment or not for the next year.
Yeah.
If they're not, I'm trying to get in there to see what does the apartment look like. Is it going to show well? Is it dirty? Are there repairs that need to be made?
Oh, if you're not going to stay there.
Right.
So the people that are staying there, you leave them alone.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Good. Question answered.
Yes.
All
I'm
right. only
only inspecting when I'm trying to re-rent this place.
Understood.
Especially even if it's not me, just like a real estate agent. So who's wrong are the people that are given 24 hours notice that I'm going to be coming in there. Their property manager.
24 hours though. But I mean, you're moving out.
You know you're moving out.
But 24 hours, that is, I mean.
It's more than 24 hours.
Really?
But
yeah,
let's say a day.
Okay. Fair enough.
In 24 hours, if I knew that someone was coming to my home, I would at least make sure that the kitchen sink was empty or like that the dishes were drying. I would make sure that there wasn't filth everywhere. I don't understand human beings, but I understand them less now after seeing so many apartments where there is literally just like clothing and trash and garbage, literal garbage everywhere. And these are not undergrads. We don't allow undergrads in our apartments. These are adults who are either working or studying graduate programs. The fact that they cannot take care of themselves in this fundamental way, and not to shame someone who feels comfortable with their clothes strewn about. I understand that. This is not that. This is literally filth and trash and garbage. The same way that you would expect, and like, I get it. Property managers are the devil. Landlords are gross. That's how I make my money. So there's this dichotomy there. But the same way...
You're the man.
Don't even.
I'm so sorry. How do you sleep at night? Anyway,
very, very well, because I'm a very fair property manager.
I agree.
And I fight for the rights of
you don't
residents.
Have to prove it to me, honey bunny.
Far more than any other property manager that you will ever meet. That being said, the same way that a resident who rents an apartment expects heat and hot water and working appliances and clean common areas and security and working locks, so do the people that own the building expect you to keep this parcel in even a small,
habitable,
slight, tiny, just make it a place where people can live, and it looks like you live there and don't also want to
and shit in the corner,
shit in the middle of the room. Like I'm some of these places I'm expecting to see a duty. Like they're like I'm expecting to see poop. Like these bathrooms, girl, clean your bathroom mirror. Put the toilet seat down. If there's something in there and you can't get it out, first of all, call me. Second of all, put the fucking seat down. Rory, the stories.
Does it make you look like a slumlord?
No, it makes them look like pieces of shit.
No, but to the people that you're showing an apartment to.
Exactly. Yes, because you don't like. We have a very my company. Luckily enough, in the realm of Boston property management, we are a respectable company. We have a reputation for being a good company, fairly priced, and responsive management. You can't really ask for more than that.
Yeah,
but for someone to hear that and then to come to one of my apartments,
right,
and to see this shithole, it just
does not compute.
It does not compute. So that's who's wrong. Fucking filthy people that live in their own trash.
Well, there you go. I'm sorry. I
appreciate that.
I don't know. It was so rough in the real estate biz.
Rough in the real estate world. That's why I get the big bucks.
Seriously. Womp, 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 womp.
We're adding that to the sound effects.
I've been asking for weeks.
I know. Next week, I promise. Rory, who's wrong?
Oh God. Well, not to state the obvious, but for a new reason, Trump and his goons.
Who?
I don't know her. You know who
I'm dissociating.
That's the one time I'm going to say it.
Okay, yeah.
And I'm not going to say it ever again.
Yeah.
But I feel like I've been driven to a point of kind of no return at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can threaten my livelihood with repealing and replacing the ACA.
Fine.
Right? You can, threaten my socioeconomic status by taking away my right to choose.
Sure, totally.
Or, my right to be me. And like equal pay, like that, like whatever. I'll set my sights lower than that. That's fine.
Sure.
But as soon as you start gunning for my NPR, that bitch is where I draw the line.
So tell me about it. Are they taking away all of the funding?
So this isn't a thing. This is like the president's budget.
The budget.
Yes. And the president's budget is not what
will actually happen.
It basically lays out his priorities, right? And so it sets
it's his bargaining.
It's exactly.
Chip.
This is what he starts with.
Right.
And then Congress and the Senate, they actually decide on how the budget is going to be distributed. Right. Mm-hmm. Exactly. And this, from what I've heard anecdotally, this is something that has come up many times, basically funding for the arts and for public news.
Well, you've seen that Mr. Rogers clip from back in like the Nixon era. Or
I haven't.
Oh my God, Rory, we're going to watch that after.
Okay. Can we play it on the podcast
yeah,
too,
in
please?
fact, maybe that'll be our outro music.
I love that.
This week.
I absolutely love that.
Because he goes and he's like, this is important. And it's like, and everyone is like, oh my God, yes.
Where we are as a society that we're even considering eliminating funding for the arts is insane to me. Mm-hmm. Like, why would we divest from the culture of our people and the education of our people? Like, the fact alone, never mind me getting my news every day and like reliable news and unbiased news and at a price I can afford, because I'm a contributor and I pay, I think it's like $5 or $10 a month that I pay right now. So I can't fathom like growing up without Sesame Street, right? Like, so when I was a kid, like, I don't think we had cable when I was very, very young.
Me neither.
Exactly. And so there's, you get what you can take, but like, can you imagine not having quality broadcasting for that age group, right? Like the Sesame Street watchers, come on, people have been watching this for generations, and it's like has shown to improve the lives and like the education of children all over the country, and not even like improve the education, but like improve their capacity to learn
and to feel
and to just be exposed to different, ideas and thoughts and cultures and everything. Yeah. It touches everything. It's like your first window out into the world, and it doesn't matter actually. I think your status in society. I think that, there are very wealthy people that are sitting their children in front of Sesame Street, just as there are welfare moms that are sitting their kids in front of Sesame Street. So to even joke around with threatening like the existence of that, I just think is so appalling,
amoral,
and it's just so irresponsible. And I don't understand how you wouldn't want to continue on enriching society like that.
Well, unfortunately that's the conservative party right now.
And compared to other programs that we have is small dollars, mind you.
It's the amount of money that it costs to fund NPR and public service.
Which is mostly, I don't know that for sure, but I would venture to say it's mostly donations.
Right.
What funds that?
Yeah.
I think there's like an underlying, grant that they get from the government every year, and then everything else is just donations from different organizations and from individuals that are listening.
It's such a minuscule amount of the budget that this one person.
What are you going to do with that money?
If he took one less vacation, we wouldn't have to face this cut.
Did you know that the around Mar-a-Lago,
$1.8 million for each
overtime?
Visit. Yeah.
For these cops, because
and this is taxpayers.
Exactly. And the chief of police is there is like, are you going to reimburse me for this? Because I can't afford to pay for these details like this.
Yeah.
This is fucking ridiculous.
No, it's all...
Man, this shit is fucking ridiculous.
Bullshit.
And that's who's wrong this week.
That is
Don't fuck with
true.
my NPR. I'm going to like march on your face.
If you're going to create a society in which
in the land of God,
children are raised by television, at least give them a fighting chance by allowing them access to
good quality
public
TV.
Broadcasting.
Absolutely.
It
can
awful.
only help society. I don't understand
That's the thing. They don't want to help society. They want underage pregnancies. They want dumb volumes of numbers of people that will continue to vote for the bullshit that they...
And it's just going to cost more in the long run, though. So, like, you're not...
Capitalism is failing. And it's been failing. And I think we're about to see some outrage.
Do I need to buy a gun? I don't like guns.
No, I keep having dreams about that.
I know, right?
I keep having dreams that I buy guns, and it's like, I don't... No. I don't think the answer... is because that almost feels like conceding, right?
I know, right?
Where they're like, oh, well, teachers should just buy guns. It's like, no, teachers should not buy guns.
I know, but the thing is that they all have the guns and we don't. So that's the only thing that I'm thinking about. But also I had a dream the other night that I went food shopping. So like, that's kind of where I'm at in life, I think.
I keep having car accident dreams.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh, they're the worst.
Oh, boyfriend just got into a fender bender with a parked car. I know. It'll be fine. He's fine. It's fine.
It's the worst feeling, though.
It is. I know.
Like,
he's got a really good driving record.
Even if the damage is not bad, it's just like such a pain in the ass. And
money and bullshit and
dealing with other people if it's another person's car.
Yeah. Luckily, it was just a note.
Good.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah.
Although Matthew and I just watched a really scary movie called Fender Bender.
Oh, God.
And it's about the person who takes the information that you give them and uses it to stalk you and hurt you.
Oh my God, that's like when you flash your lights at somebody with their lights out and it's really a gang and they're going to come and follow you and kill you. I said that to boyfriend too and he was like, I've never heard of that. I was like, you've never heard of that?
Must be a Westford thing.
I know. Or like a Massachusetts thing. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, listeners, this has been quite a journey.
I'm exhausted.
I know. Thank you as always for listening.
I hope you're exhausted too, listeners.
If you want to reach out with questions, comments, concerns, you can reach us at kennethfrankly@gmail.com. 828-KFrank8 is our phone number, or you can reach us at curiouscat.me/KennethFrankly. You can leave us an anonymous question or comment there.
What was that phone number though, Kenny?
828-KFrank8. Listeners, I would also ask that you please like and subscribe on iTunes. And if you've already done that, I'm going to ask you to push a little extra further.
Please, sir, I want more.
Please, sir, I want more subscribers.
Yeah.
Please tell a friend. Please tell a friend that you're enjoying
Sharing
a podcast.
Is caring.
And even telling a friend what a podcast is would be a big help, because a lot of people still don't even know what they are. And
be an educator.
Yeah, maybe you can tell them about ours, or maybe you can tell them about one of your other favorite podcasts, and it'll be a slippery slope down into the depths of Kenneth Frank.
Or you can just suck dick.
And also shout out to
you can edit that
or
out.
that.
Yeah,
Shout out to listener / contest winner Allie. We have your package ready to roll.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. It's going out right now.
Help us find a new dinky version of You're Welcome.
Yeah, listeners. So of course we say dinks and dinky for thank you. Mm-hmm. What could be You're Welcome? I don't know.
We got to think about it.
Yeah, we'll think about it.
One of us will just say it one day and we'll be like,
I got it. Yeah, you're welcome.
Eureka!
You boggle. Until next week. Until next week, listeners. Bye.
Goodbye.
Now, Mr. Rogers is certainly one of the best things that's ever happened to public television, and his Peabody Award is testament to that fact. We in public television are proud of Fred Rogers, and I'm proud to present Mr. Rogers to you now. Fred.
All right, Rogers, you got the floor.
Senator Pastore, this is a philosophical statement and would take about 10 minutes to read, so I'll not do that. One of the first things that a child learns in a healthy family is trust. And I trust what you have said, that you will read this. It's very important to me. I care deeply about children. My first children...
Will it make you happy if you read it?
I'd just like to talk about it, if it's all right.
Sir. Okay.
My first children's program was on WQED 15 years ago, and its budget was $30. Now, with the help of the Sears Roebuck Foundation and National Educational Television, as well as all of the affiliated stations, each station pays to show our program. It's a unique kind of funding in educational television. With this help, now our program has a budget of $6,000. It may sound like quite a difference, but $6,000 pays for less than 2 minutes of cartoons, 2 minutes of animated, what I sometimes say, bombardment. I'm very much concerned, as I know you are, about what's being delivered to our children in this country. And I've worked in the field of child development for 6 years now, trying to understand the inner needs of children. We deal with such things as the inner drama of childhood. We don't have to bop somebody over the head to make him to make drama on the screen. We deal with such things as getting a haircut, or the feelings about brothers and sisters, and the kind of anger that arises in simple family situations. And we speak to it constructively.
How long a program is it?
It's a half hour every day. Most channels schedule it in the noontime as well as in the evening. WETA here has scheduled it in the late afternoon.
Could we get a copy of this so that we can see it? Maybe not today, but I'd like to see the program.
I'd like very much for you
I'd like to see the program itself, or any one of them, you see.
We made 100 programs for EEN, the Eastern Educational Network, and then when the money ran out, people in Boston and Pittsburgh and Chicago all came to the fore and said, we've got to have more of this neighborhood expression of care. And this is what I give. I give an expression of care every day to each child to help him realize that he is unique. I end the program by saying, you've made this day a special day by just your being you. There's no person in the whole world like you, and I like you just the way you are. And I feel that if we in public television can only make it clear that feelings are mentionable and manageable, we will have done a great service for mental health. I think that it's much more dramatic that two men could be working out their feelings of anger, much more dramatic than showing something of gunfire. I'm constantly concerned about what our children are seeing. And for 15 years, I have tried in this country and Canada to present what I feel is a meaningful expression of care.
Do you narrate it?
I'm the host, yes. And I do all the puppets, and I write all the music, and I write all the scripts.
Well, I'm supposed to be a pretty tough guy, and this is the first time I've had goosebumps for the last 2 days.
Well, I'm grateful not only for your goosebumps, but for your interest in our kind of communication. Could I tell you the words of one of the songs which I feel is very important?
Yes.
This has to do with that good feeling of control, which I feel that children need to know is there. And it starts out, what do you do with the mad that you feel? And that first line came straight from a child. I work with children, doing puppets in very personal communication with small groups. What do you do with the mad that you feel? When you feel so mad you could bite. When the whole wide world seems oh so wrong, and nothing you do seems very right. What do you do? Do you punch a bag? Do you pound some clay or some dough? Do you round up friends for a game of tag or see how fast you go? It's great to be able to stop when you've planned a thing that's wrong and be able to do something else instead and think this song. I can stop when I want to, can stop when I wish, can stop, stop, stop anytime. And what a good feeling to feel like this and know that the feeling is really mine. Know that there's something deep inside that helps us become what we can. For a girl can be someday a lady, and a boy can be someday a man.
I think it's wonderful. I think it's wonderful. Looks like you just earned the $20 million.